Hey, I'm Susie from Susie's Lavender, and I am going to talk to you today a little bit about our lavender healing salve.
Hey, I'm Hudson. I do all the marketing online and stuff for Susie's, and I'm just here to ask a couple questions.
Sounds good. I'm so excited.
Well, I was thinking that you could talk a little bit about the salve that you make with lavender today, just since the seasons are changing and there might be a couple different ways that you use it.
No, good idea. Yeah.
I feel like seasonal changes can be kind of tough on the body.
Mhm.
It's like a big transitory period. It's usually when people start to get sick and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
I don't know so how have you been using it lately? And I guess is what,
Well,
you know.
I was just using it now, and I think you're so right about how the transition seasons are sometimes our favorite, but they kind of wake the body up or discourage things from feeling healthy for a while. I have found maybe this was something I inherited from my mom, but not only do I use it on the cracked fingertips and rough parts of my hands and any wound or burn care, but I use it on my face. And
Wow.
I use it in my nose. If I get a little crack on my nose that's dry and it hurts, you just put a tiny little bit there and immediately you feel relief. And then, of course, it's going to help with circulation in those little tissues so that the oxygen rich blood can get there and start the healing.
Have you heard about any unique ways that customers use it?
Oh, yeah. People, it's funny how people will say, they'll kind of look around or they'll get quiet and say, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've been finding that I've cracks between my toes, or I have like personal areas that this is very soothing for.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes back to what are the properties of lavender and why this happens and works for people. And those are things like taking the temperature down in a burn, increasing circulation, decreasing inflammation, and those kinds of things make it like a Swiss Army knife. It's one product with many uses.
Yeah, and that's mostly because of the lavender oil, and then there's also sweet almond oil in it, and let's see, lanolin and
Mhm.
olive oil and
Yep.
cocoa butter, right?
Yeah, the cocoa butter is wonderful, wonderful for the skin and calming. And then there's we use the beeswax, which is a cosmetic grade. And I used to go out to the beekeepers and literally harvest. But one year we found a stinger and a couple of bee wings in our salve. And I thought, we need to, this was early on, probably, at least 10 years ago. We're going to work now with what the industry requires, which are cosmetic grade ingredients with organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
that
all
was,
those ingredients kind of come together to create something that's pretty healing and useful in a lot of different ways, I guess was my question.
oh, yeah. And it's great that, you've got you can have it at high temperatures too. Like we can leave it in our car at 75 degrees or 80 and it doesn't melt. So it's good that you can keep that tin like in your pocket or in a pouch, and it is just great year round.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I didn't show you. This is the latest batch. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow, that looks really good.
Yeah, and it's, healing starts sometimes just therapeutically. I can't say that word, but it's just the smell of something that just kind of soothes and sets you in. And this is what also the lavender does. It's soothing. So
Cool.
yeah.
Well, I think that's all the questions I've got for you
Oh,
today as
good.
far as the seasonal uses of the salve and stuff. And
Mm,
so thanks for answering them, and
yeah,
we'll be back with some other uses and stuff for other products.
that sounds good. Yeah, absolutely. It's been great to see you, and thank you for asking those good questions about our lavender healing salve. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right.
I take it with me everywhere actually. Like I do a lot of backpacking and camping, and
Mhm.
it's the first thing I have as my first line of defense if I get some kind of wound or something.
Mm.
The best way is to use water to wash it out really well, and then you can put some salve or some sterilizing thing on it. But yeah, and it helps. It does. I think I've seen it speed the healing process as well. So
Oh man, that's great. That's so
yeah.
good. All
Um,
right. Well,
yeah, I guess that's about it.
sounds good.
Okay, well,
We'll
have a
talk.
good day.
Thanks. You too. Bye bye.
Bye.